Hello, everybody. It's been so long since I've seen your lovely faces in this format. How is everyone doing? Thank you.
I just saw your face like 3 hours ago.
It wasn't even 3 hours ago. It was like an hour ago.
It was like an hour ago.
It was an hour ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time is a construct.
Time
You're
is
a construct. No, Dan, you're not a construct. You're my friend.
I'll never tell.
You'll hold it in for about 10 episodes and then reveal it in a great way.
Just off the cuff.
Just off the cuff. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good day. Happy first day of fall to those who practice. Thanks for joining us for Between the Prose. Did anybody else realize that it has once again been a month since we played?
I did not until you said something.
It has been almost 30 calendar days since we have last been Between the Prose. Who remembers what happened last session?
I remember everything.
Parts of it.
Parts of it.
Parts of it.
Dan remembers everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Maximus, you're muted, I think. Or you don't have mic?
No mic.
No mic?
Answer me in.
It's the fun technological difficulties.
Yeah.
Take your time, Maximus. We're Gucci.
We're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere, at least not for the next 3 hours. So last session, you guys solved a puzzle rather quickly, and I was very impressed. You guys found a secret journal from Larissa and Matthias, specifically Larissa, who wrote it.
The sister wife.
The sister wife. And you also got... Yeah, I forgot about that one. And you also got Borealis to rejoin your party. She was locked in her tower in Klaus's castle and had revealed to everybody that it has been quite a few years since she has seen you all. And the last few times that she's seen you, you guys have not really been jerks, but kind of like...
Autopilot.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like in the movie Click.
Just like in the movie Click. That definitely was not an inspiration for this.
We're gonna have to kill Adam Sandler.
I mean, that was always the plan.
If you look close enough at all of my arcs and planning for this campaign, it's all just based off of Adam Sandler movies.
I knew.
Yes.
That 12 Days Crazy Nights episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wasn't sure until you started doing the...
That's a technical foul!
That voice. Like, that's it.
Yeah. That was a great movie in my formative years because Connor and I's great aunt took us to go see that, so she thought it was a kids movie.
It sure wasn't.
She's like, it's like the Iron Giant. They look like the Iron Giant people.
I would argue Iron Giant's not a kids movie either.
Yeah, she was very much like, oh, well, it's a cartoon, so it has to be for kids. And that's how she convinced her mother to let us go. And then we came back home, and I proudly walked up to our mother and went, I learned a new trick, and began flipping everybody off. Because I learned it from Adam Sandler movies.
Counterpoint, Connor, is a movie that's anti-government, anti-establishment not a good children's movie?
No, I believe it should be required watching, in my personal socialist opinion, but that's for a different podcast.
We keep it where it is.
That's for our hot takes adventuring party after show discussion.
That's got nothing but hot takes.
Mm-hmm.
He's Goliath, giants. I mean, pretty hand in hand.
Yarp, yarp.
Yarp,
Hey.
yarp,
Yarp,
yarp.
yarp. Yarp. Alright. Well, it's just the two of you guys, so what would you like to talk about? You want to jump into the game?
Can I tangent a little bit
Do you
into
wanna-
something
do you
that's
wanna keep
like in the
talking
game
about-
but not in the game?
Adam Sandler movies? Yeah, you can tangent. You can have a
Okay, cool. So we got to level up, which was great. Oh my god.
I don't want
calm
that.
down, please.
Whoa!
I want Connor. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Whoa!
Okay. So we leveled up, right, which is cool. And
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize when I started the level up process just how much stuff changes for my particular character at level
Yep.
5. Because I'm like, it's a martial class with a little bit of spellcasting thrown in there, a ranger, what you gonna do at level 5? And I didn't just realize with all the optional features, and I use the Abyssal Arcana or the Abyssal Tiefling ancestry for love, and so I have like I jumped from having like maybe 3 spells to now I have like a million, and I don't know what to do with
That's
them
good.
because it's a lot. But I'm
Yeah.
very excited because one of my favorite things about the Abyssal Tiefling build is that you get to, every time you do a Sleepy Times, you get to roll on a table for new spells that you get, and then it goes away the next time you do a Sleepy Time. And I'm really enjoying that chaotic chaotic ability thing that's going on with that. So
Nice.
I picked out my level 5 character level 5, but spell level 2 spell that I got from this darling setup that we have going on.
Right on.
I
And for
forgot.
those of-
Oh, go
Did
on.
you forget to level up?
No. But go on. Continue what you were gonna say.
I was going to say for everybody who's watching at home, because I had to cancel last session, I was a very gracious DM and I gave everybody a free level up. So they are now level 5. Maximus, I see your lips moving, but I cannot hear you. I'm so sorry.
It's because he's in the Underdark.
Underdark has no Wi-Fi.
I think I can hear Maximus.
I did
thought
hear
I
him
heard-
say,
Yeah. We might be back.
Hello.
It sounds like it.
Yay! There you are.
We are back.
Perfect. And Daniel, you were going to say something?
I was going to say I forgot to roll for my health at the level 4. So I was like, wait a minute, this ain't mathing. And so then I rolled for my level 5, and now I'm at 63 health. I'm a big tanky boy.
Oh man, you were 6 away.
I know. I'll make sure I'll try to roll low and get a 2 on my D12 so I can get 69.
Nice.
I forgot that I have the Abyssal Fortitude feature for also being an Abyssal Tiefling, which seems horrendously OP. But I get to, my hit point maximum increases by half my level.
Oh, hell
Every
yeah.
time.
What's your health at?
It's at 74 right now, which I don't think is good. And
Sorry, let me adjust a few numbers for these next few combats.
Yeah, no,
that I
I
have
think
planned.
I'm going to be dropping that down because that does not seem correct. Because I am using Roll20,
Yeah.
but I do have to build my own character, and that
I was
doesn't
like,
seem-
literally, my constitution is +4, and I was doing average for a while, so that was +11 every. That was +11 for 2, 3, and 4, and then I rolled this last time and I got a 14. And so that's the only reason why I'm at 63. So that's like near max rolling. So I'm like, with you being at 70, I'm like,
yeah,
that's a crazy.
it It's too much, is what I would say. So if you'll
Mhm.
excuse me, I'm gonna do some math real quick.
No, not math.
Because I'm going to start casting shield. It's going to be just like Nice Pool from Deadpool 3.
Yep. I see your joke now.
Uh-huh.
I see your joke now.
So you have a lot of hit dice, right? You can regenerate.
You did a great job. So helpful in that combat encounter.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. All right. Does anybody have any questions before we dive in to our D&D session?
No.
Cool beans. All right. So you guys are currently on our map, located in room labeled 2. It is Matthias and Larissa's room. It's fairly small quarters. Larissa's body is laying dead on the bed, and she was pointing to a puzzle for y'all to solve to get the fun little journal that she had been keeping over several years. Borealis is with you all, and let's see, and the last. Oh, bye, Max. The last journal entry ended with he has it and he has her. Hello, Maximus.
I needed to reset my camera because it was being funny.
It was being funky. Right on.
Yeah, for my character, I'm so close to level 3 with my other class, which means shenanigans for the DM.
Shenanigans. Yep. Don't worry, I'm already adjusting numbers for the next few combats that I have planned. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Right.
You have nothing to worry about. As Borealis peeks her head into the room and sees Larissa's body, you hear a stifled sob and a cut-off scream by her as she tries to keep her emotions in check. What would you guys like to do?
And that's why I'm just dragging bodies and putting them in a pile and burning them all.
Ah,
And
that's right, yes.
Still doing that. I go over to I go over to her and say, "Are you doing okay?"
Am I doing okay? No! No, Larissa's dead!
That's fair. But also,
Where's Matthias?
oh yeah, he's dead too. But we gave him a good. Wait, didn't I throw her off into the water?
You threw Matthias into the water down in the basement dungeon area.
I know, but then I was like, they're
that's
going
right,
to be
yes.
reunited, and I threw
You took. I forgot. Thank you. Yes, you do remember
They
everything.
gave her
from
a
our
water
session.
barrel.
You took Larissa's dead body, walked her over to the side of the castle, and yeeted her into the ocean. And that's right. That's what it was. As Larissa's body falls into the surf, Quill saw a button fly out of her hand, but it turns out it was not his button. Yeah, that's where we're at. So we'll retcon a little bit, and we'll say that Borealis is hands over the ramparts, crying over the loss of Larissa.
Hey, it's okay. She's reunited with her husband brother now.
What does that mean?
I mean, remember, we weren't sure if they're husband or I mean, we didn't remember. We didn't know if they were married or siblings, just because of the way that they acted.
They were married, and they're not siblings.
Well, that's good information.
Well, yeah, that's good. Posthumously, yeah, sure. But also, it's just weird to dress up alike and like almost act like twins when you're in a relationship. It's a little codependent, but whatever. It's done. Let's
You
go.
don't like matching outfits?
When it's two, no.
You said we could wear matching outfits at the next ball.
Oh no. We gotta get past this. That's another red flag. You should have known. What were the outfits?
Borealis. Borealis, we, as healthy as this is to get the sorrow out for us right now, we need to keep moving. Do you know where Klaus would be right now?
No. I would assume maybe his room or his throne, or I guess his study. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if he would have barricaded himself somewhere with others. I don't know.
He's gonna be in the throne room.
That does seem the most cinematic point to end a story, right?
What do you mean end a story?
Well,
end his story. End his story.
Yeah.
No, you can't kill Klaus.
I mean,
well, he killed Matthias and Matthias' sister wife.
We don't know if he killed them.
All right. Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just gonna keep on sharpening my Taraj Majorum, and he's just sharpening the axe. It's like, and let's just keep on walking.
That's very threatening.
Well, it's not for you.
Well, still.
Also, what were the outfits gonna be?
I was going to wear the same kind, like the same print of headband that you had, and then I was gonna have like a sleeveless tuxedo corset top, and then a poofy ball gown.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Let's put a pin in that.
That does sound pretty good.
Let's go find this fucker. Good to know that even when I'm on autopilot, I still have good fashion sense.
You started a movement in the town. Everybody wanted to wear your outfit as their Halloween costume.
Halloween costume?
Oh, sorry, their All Hallows Eve costume.
Halloween's costume? As a joke?
In homage to you, I think. I don't know.
That's kind of cultish. I don't like that either.
Klaus never really let me talk to them after that first party.
Well, if it does you any good, they're probably all dead, like the people in the castle.
I don't like that at all.
Well, don't worry, we're gonna solve it.
Okay. And then we can leave and go on adventures.
Of course.
Okay. All right. I know it sounded like you guys kind of decided on going to the ballroom because that's where Klaus's throne is. But oh my god. But
right.
But we're on the same floor as his bedroom. We could always check there too if you want, or we could just head down.
Yes, let's head there. More information. We still don't necessarily know what is going on, or what we're up against, or what could do this to everyone. More information would be good.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Borealis, I don't want to ask you to lead the way, but could you tell us which way, and then just stay close to Mordau? and I
Sure,
will
I
go
can lead the way. That's fine.
ahead. No, don't lead the way. You stay with
Just
Mordau.
point the
Let
way
me
out.
lead the way.
I'm the person in front.
Okay.
That's even actually better.
Back inside, down the hallway, and I'll point you the way. So, you guys start to head inside.
How far away is Quendar?
I'm still dragging bodies and he's putting them in a big giant burn pile.
We're
Are
not
you-
time to go.
Are you down a level, or are you on the same level as us?
I'm on the. No, I'm on that same area next to the bottom. I believe I'm here.
Got it. Okay.
Or here again, just.
If you're over where Love's portrait is, that's up on the ramparts. That's where the party is. If you're down on that second location that you clicked, that's down on the ground level of the
then
palace.
ground level.
Okay.
And he's basically just chucked the last body into the pile. Just
perfect. Love will like soft whistle and do a like hand motion of we're moving forward, you with us. Shrug.
yeah, he gives that.
Okay. Then the way that Love would do this in terms of like past nonverbal hand signal training would be point to Mordau first, second with package second, and then you third. Yeah?
Yeah, and he nods.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, then Love would do another like same whistle to end that, I guess, conversation thing, and then break over, pull out the staff and say, okay, Borealis, you stick with me, and Mordau, I guess, lead the way.
All right. If only we had a way to talk to each other without moving our lips.
And it could maybe be like a metaphysical, I don't know, link or something.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah, that sounds really useful. If only somebody had thought that up for this game. Yeah, or if I rolled differently for my
I guess
Abyssal
too
Arcana cantrip.
bad. Maybe in
That's
the
okay.
next story we'll find something
Maybe.
like that.
What do you mean
That's an
story?
interesting.
Like
That's an interesting
I
looking
just
tree
think
over there.
I just think about like kind of our adventures as stories. You know, like one chapter ends, another one begins.
Oh, I like that. That's very
I
nice.
figured you would.
Hmm.
I think it's just kind of a book thing for me since I used to read all the time in Zephy's Tower.
Oh, that's right. You told me about all the books that you read once.
Right.
Yeah. I know you don't really like Zephy, but I'd like to maybe look at his library at some point. You know,
Well,
if we ever
hopefully-
go that far.
Well, maybe, hopefully, if, I don't know, we find out that he dropped dead or something, we could check out the library.
Yeah, maybe if I kill him first, we'll go.
No, I don't want to see, I don't want to kill him. But also, if he just turns out to be dead, that would be nice. I feel like I've already gone through my, mental what I need to say to him, and I don't feel like he needs to hear any of it. So, I guess let's find this king guy.
I've added Borealis's token to the map so that we can follow her more easily. All right. So Borealis leads you back into the castle. she tiptoes carefully in and leads you into the initial hallway that breaks off into Larissa and Matthias's room, as well as the upper area of the ballroom slash throne room that has that cut open part in the middle with a banister that allows you to observe the dancers down below to be all sneaky gossip like in the middle of parties. What, Connor? I saw you smiling.
Unrelated, you're good.
No, I don't believe you. I'm the only one allowed to plot around here. As the heavy wooden door creaks open from the hallway and into the upper ballroom area, you are able to hear the unmistakable sounds of growling and feet padding on tile. Borealis perks up at that noise and takes a moment to quietly walk over to the banister and lean her head over to see what is down below. And as she does so, she gasps and recoils backwards.
All right.
Sorry to interject. I'm just outside, and I'm looking at what looks to be like a clump of hair just rolling across like tumbleweed.
Oh my god! Like in
like,
real life outside or in the game outside?
No,
Okay.
in real life outside, like a clump of hair or something. I have no idea.
Maximus, what's going on in Australia? Are you guys okay? I know the answer is always
Yeah,
no.
I'm like, it just rolled across the driveway. I'm like, okay. I have no idea where it came from.
Terrifying. All right. She recoils away from the banister and shakily continues to walk around the upper part of the ballroom. As she makes it to the other side, she kind of stops and she peeks. She kind of turns her head to look at the wooden door that's closed to her right, and she looks back at you all. And she says, I think I might hear something in there.
Alright, I got it. Get my great axe ready.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna move Borealis down away from the door and try and get her like behind. I don't know if there's like furniture or something up here, but I want to get her like down. Either like around a banister or around something that's outside of line of sight and outside of like AoE range.
I'll say on the other side of like there's like a few statues that are lining the banisters of the like peek over spot. So we'll say that you tucked her kind of behind one of those.
Yeah, I'm also going to like unsheath a dagger and flip it and give her the handle to her and say, I know this isn't something you're used to, but something's better than nothing. And with that, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff and then head back over and take up a spot next to Mordau.
Okay, roll perception.
I would love to.
Me too.
Oh, no, just love. I love that I did not put anything in Borealis's character sheet. Go me.
Oh, nice.
That's so great. I thought I did so fucking long ago. Okay, a 24. You see as you hand Borealis this knife and you turn to go to your position, you see that she kind of deftly begins to make it dance along her fingers and fit it comfortably in her palm in a underhand position.
Nice. That'll get a smirk out of Love and then take position up.
I asked Love, as we're just in like earshot just of each other, not of everybody else. Like almost like a getting ready to go into the doorway. I say, "Hey, you know how Borealis said that we're all on autopilot?"
Connor's not paying attention.
Oh, he's.
I'll
not.
answer.
He's okay.
I'll answer for love. Yeah, I do remember that.
You think possibly that she could also be on autopilot and we just don't realize it?
Well, I think that's an interesting idea, an interesting concept, but she seems pretty like cognizant, and I don't know. I don't know what it meant for us to be on autopilot for those
Right.
years, but I guess I mean we could always ask her what we were like when we were on autopilot.
But she kind of told us, and I mean, it all seemed real fucked up. Well, except for you. You were the same.
No,
But,
I was. What words did she use for it? Unremarkable.
Unremarkable?
Or something like that. Yeah.
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 So,
It's pretty shitty.
yeah, pretty shitty. Crazy how we all changed so drastically.
I mean, maybe we could, I don't know, ask her things that only Borealis would know. I don't know. Is there anything that we know that only Borealis would know?
I wonder. Do you think if
Connor,
somebody...
What about Connor? What?
Did I do a good job being love?
I honestly didn't even hear. I'm so sorry.
Cool.
It's
No,
okay.
it's fine. That's par for the course.
I brought up the notion that maybe Borealis could be also on autopilot. And that we would need to test out what she remembers. But I'm like, well, for me, my outfit would have been definitely something that I would have picked. So there are some inklings of information that is put on these autopilot versions of ourselves. So at the same time, testing her for something specific might not get it. But you know what? We can just figure that out as we go along.
We can burn that bridge when we get to it.
All right, let's see what bridge is behind door number 1.
Yep, I'm on you.
Opens the door.
You open the door?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Inside, you find messy living quarters. You find beds strewn with servants' clothes, very messy, unkempt, and you can find large spider webs adorning almost every single space of this room. You see directly across from you there is another room, closed wooden door, but you can't see any light underneath the door. There's no sign of life in this room, except for what Borealis has told you as she heard sounds in there.
Are there any spiders?
Do you go in and look?
Yes.
As you step through, you see four very large, almost giant spiders clinging to the walls and the ceiling as they are spreading their webs across the ceiling and chittering softly to themselves.
Ties my band on my neck, and I'm going to speak to them in Drow or Underdark.
Okay.
undercommon, and basically say, kind of, "What up, gang? Spiders in the name of law. Have you seen anything going on in here?"
You, as the spiders, as you say, "What up, gang?" You see all four of the spiders' heads turn towards you in the doorway, their eyes flicking across with scanning you and maybe recognition at your words. One of them lowers itself from the ceiling by a thread and stares at you directly in your face as you continue to talk. And
And what?
I was going to say, and the spider says, "I know not of Wulf as you say, but you speak our tongue."
Yes, I am touched by the webs, as you would say, or the weaver. As I mean, all spiders come from.
Aye, you can be touched by the web, for sure. It's
Uh,
been so long since we've seen such lovely meat.
Wait, no, I'm talking about in the sense of like all things are connected through a weave of life and death, things
We're
like that.
far past the need for sophistication. Now it is only time for food and surviving.
Well, I heard about this guy that he's been taking all of y'all's food. So, how are you gonna survive once you sucked everybody up? Because I feel like in terms of food, you guys need some juice in that meat, and all of them are gone.
The spider kind of tilts its head. What are you proposing, juicy one?
Proposing, we find this guy, this stealer of the juices, of because he has been milking all the juices.
We're back to milking.
Hey, you said the juice. You said the juicy one, so I had to say it.
I didn't say milk one.
You said juicy one.
I didn't say the milky
juicy
one.
And it's a callback. So
Alright.
it says, so if you guys help us weave him, we will leave him to you guys, and his juice is never gonna go away. That's endless supply for you guys.
I sort of regret starting this conversation with this many allegories, euphemisms.
Hey, you're the one that said now is not the time for sophistication.
No, I know what I said, and I was just trying to be a little bit smarter than the clowns behind me that I've had to deal with for the past 3 days. So, how about this? I'm hungry. They're hungry.
You want a horse?
Do you
And then after that, you guys help us out?
have a horse?
Yeah. Like I told you, I've been touched by the weave.
And the spider kind of puts its two of its little legs together in a thoughtful pose and says, "You're going to give us a horse to devour."
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to help you.
And then to get this guy, and then you guys get to devour him until your grandbabies' grandbabies' grandbabies are born.
And what guy is this?
He's sometimes he walks around. I asked Borealis, can you describe how Klaus looks? I mean, it's been 4 years. Does he still walk around with that cane, wear a pointy hat, crown, whatever?
He never had a pointy hat.
Crown. I just think of hats as hats. Crowns are just pointy hats with no meaning to them.
Like, when you put it that way, he doesn't really wear the crown unless it's for really like special occasions. But he's got brown hair, brown eyes. He's still pretty pale, all things considered. I don't know, maybe like 6 feet tall or so. Skinny. Handsome, I guess. I don't know like what you want me to tell you.
Alright, he looks like this. Go to the spiders. So he walks around. How about we're gonna feed you guys the horse, and then I'm just gonna point him out to you guys. You guys come with me. Hide in the shadows. Gotta spin up some webs, and then whenever I point at him, that's when it's feeding time.
Okay, give me just a second. And the spider like lifts itself back up and like scurries over to its little spider friends, and you can hear them talk in like hushed whispers. And the spider that was talking to you goes like, I don't know. Like they said that they have a horse, and it's been a while since we've seen a horse, and like maybe that would like no, I know, Jerry, it's all right. I guess maybe Carl can like go with them and like scout stuff out, because like I don't know what kind of guy they want. Okay, I'll go talk to him. And the spider comes back and lowers itself down, and says, "Okay, we've come to an agreement between myself and the other spiders. Where is this horse?"
All right, by the Great Weaver, and then I pull out a patch of my riding horse, and I throw it on the ground, summoning a riding horse with saddlebags.
And the horse just goes as it is birthed into existence, I guess.
Like a Pokemon.
Like a Pokemon. And the spider looks at the horse and then looks back at you and says, "Interesting. That horse would not feed all of us, so I have a better idea. We're going to eat
like 400
you
pounds.
and the horse." And we're going to roll for initiative.
No.
Okay.
I'll take the first one. I got 19.
I got a 6.
I got a rock.
I tell everybody, all right, here's the plan. Just attack this guy that I was talking to right now. The spider in front of me. Which one was the spider that was talking to me?
The spider that was talking to you was this one up in the top left.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Ben, can you put my character's token on the board?
Yes. Yes, I can. It must be bad that I can't read the numbers half the time on this. And Borealis, what's your initiative again? Initiative is Dex. Ah! Queen. All right. Dan, what was your initiative?
Oh, it was 6, I think.
6. Hello, Bogo. Maximus's was 19.
Yep.
Okay. Maximus, what's your dex?
Dex is +1.
+1. Okay. The spiders are going to go before you. Well, one of the spiders is going to go before you. Hi, Puff. How does it feel to be on camera, Puff? Are you committing war crimes, Puff?
She's suspiciously wet. So I'm just gonna
Gross.
put that back down there. I think you're just playing in the water bowl.
Hmm.
And she's back.
Gross. All right. So Borealis is going to go first in our initiative. What can Borealis do again?
Knife.
She does have knife. That's correct. She does, in fact, have knife. You know what else she might have? An actual character sheet on my Roll20. Let's see if that actually happens. Oh, you suck, Finn. How dare you? Guess who doesn't have a character sheet on Roll20? It's Borealis. All right. So Borealis is going to look at Love and is going to kind of brandish the knife and say, "Oh God, please stop stepping on the keyboard. I will cry." And is going to say, "What do I do? What's going on?"
Wait until something comes close to you and then stab it is usually the best option here.
Okay.
You can throw it, but it won't come back to you, and then you don't have nothing. So I'd probably stay out of the way, stay over there, and if one happens to come out the door and start coming at you, stab it in the face.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just maybe gonna continue to hide.
Yes, yeah, I would
Okay.
definitely take an action to use you to hide.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna take an action and I'm gonna hide. And Borealis does that. And then next up is gonna be our spider. So our spider is right in front of you, Dan.
Okay.
And our spider is going to. You're destroying a piece. Is going to reach out and is going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
Does a 17 beat your AC?
I've got to look. Hold on. I went to add this. I went to add this riding horse in, and I created another character. And whenever I dragged it over, it went into Mordau instead.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's no way to like revert it. So I just gotta fix it.
Oh, his name is Ryder. That's cute.
Riding horse.
Ryder the riding horse.
I think my AC's 12.
Okay.
And I'll find out everything else.
I have found a horse. Would you like Ryder to share your same initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good.
Cool. All right. So 17 to hit.
It hits.
All right. 10 damage.
Okay.
And I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay, let me see. Here we go. No, I don't want to use the 2024. Let's see. Where do I have Constitution saving throw on here? I think it's a plus. It's only a +3. I think I have that. So that'd be +6. I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. The 13.
13 con save?
Constitution. Yeah.
Perfect. You are not poisoned. However, you do take half poison damage, so that's 2 poison damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not raging yet, so I don't take any half damage. So 2, and then what was the other damage?
10 from the bite.
Okay. Okay.
And as the spider bites you, you hear it make like a slurping sound, and it says, "Delicious."
Don't worry. I'm about to give you more than you can eat.
Gundar, you're up.
Okay. So I know there's combat in the next area.
I'm so sorry. Say that one more time.
I know that Mordau's in the next area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a room.
Yep.
Work.
And can you give me control of my token?
Do you not have control over your token?
He didn't drag it out himself.
How do I give you control over your token?
I also don't know.
All layer, no bug. All layer. All feature, no bug.
All feature.
All feature.
All feature.
I don't know how to do that. Do you want to tell me where you would like to go and I will move you? Oh, wait. Is it this one? Wait. I might be able to do it. Ha ha ha.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Sorry.
Can't fool me, roll 20.
So
I'm too
gonna
smart.
go in the door and just open the door and see that there's spiders. I'm like, with my movement speed, I can get to. Just gonna move it there.
Bogo, what are you trying to do? Oh, she found a fly.
Okay, I can move right about there. My movement speed 25. I'm gonna try and move as far away as more as possible.
Okay.
And I need that spider and that spider to do me a Constitution saving throw.
Which spiders?
As
That
a-
one?
Yep, any within 5 feet of me.
And a con save, you said?
Yep.
Beans. What's my con save as a spider? Okay. One of them got a 10, and the other one got a 6.
They both fail, and I clap my hands together and cast Thunderclap.
Oh, I love that.
Because it is a cantrip. Okay, they both take 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
You
You know what would have been smart of me is if I added the health points to these spiders before session, so I wouldn't have to do it now. If I was smart.
Why didn't you just use the giant spiders in the compendium?
See problem A. I'm not smart.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I ain't either sometimes.
Whap whap.
Whap whap.
Whap whap. That's a whap whap.
And that's my turn. That's all I can do. Don't have any bonus actions.
Perfect. From behind you, Quendar, you hear, from behind the closed door, you hear more skittering and slurping noises.
Like here?
Like in that room behind you. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next up is our other spider. And other spider is going to look between you, Quendar, and the horse, and is going to look real long and hard about that horse, and is going to use its web attack.
Okay.
Yep. So Dan, spider rolled a 14. No, sorry, 24. I know how to do math. Against horse, against rider.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Ryder is restrained. And as an action, a Ryder can make a DC 12 strength check to get out of the web.
Let's see.
And Spider is going to climb back up the wall onto the ceiling and is going to stay there for a minute to not provoke an attack of opportunity from Quindar.
So he needs to make a dex roll.
Spider?
No, the horse. So roll a 19. You said the horse needed a roll?
The horse does not roll yet, but on its turn as an action, it can make a strength check
Okay.
to get out of the webbing.
Okay, strength check. Okay.
Because currently it is restrained.
I gotcha.
Love, you're up.
Okay. Love is going to, after finishing talking with Borealis, move into the doorway to interpose and protect. And I'm going to start by attacking the one to the north.
Okay.
Building. Whoa. Okay. I'm attacking with my shillelagh'd quarterstaff.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
I don't even have to check for AC. That hits.
Huzzah! Alright, so we're going to do damage. So that's 6 magical bludgeoning damage, as well as I have a thing called Dreadful Strikes, because I am a Fey Wanderer Ranger, and this is the first time this has been able to come up. So my Dreadful Strikes allows me to, whenever I hit a creature with a weapon, I can deal an extra 1d4 of psychic damage to the target.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that right there. So that's an extra 2 psychic damage to this one up here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make my second attack.
2
On
attacks.
the one. Yeah, I know, because I'm a level 5 ranger now. That means I have extra attacks, so I can
2
attack twice
attacks.
whenever I take the attack action
Kid.
on my turn. So I'm going to make my second attack on the spider on the south side.
Okay.
With a
Nat 20.
a natural 20. And you know what
Natural 20.
that means.
I don't. What does it mean, Connor?
So that means that there's more damage, which is nice.
Uh-huh.
So that is...
So 1 full damage die, and then you roll a damage die.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll a d8, because that actually rolled an 8 on that damage die. Come here. There we go. Okay, so that's 6. And I can't use Dreadful Strikes on the same creature twice in one turn. But I can use Dreadful Strikes on a different creature. It triggers the first time I hit a creature with the thing. And it can't take damage twice. And there's no resources with Dreadful Strikes, which is why I think it's a little broken. But I'm not going to tell anybody about that. So I'm just going to drop me another Dreadful Strike.
Of course, you use it for this campaign.
On that one. And because it's extra damage, that means that it is also falls under the critical hit increase of damage rule. Rules is written. You tell me what to do. I was just excited. But rules is written.
No,
okay.
Fine.
So that would be 2d4?
Yep.
That's psychic damage, correct? Okay, cool.
Well,
I'm just gonna...
it would be 4 and then another damage die.
Got it. So I'm going to do that one. So that would be a total of 7 psychic damage.
Okay.
So that's 18 plus, that's 18 magical bludgeoning plus 7 psychic damage onto the spider on the south.
I refuse to do math.
Okay.
18 plus 7
is 25.
Okay. You essentially chop off all but one of its legs.
Oh, cool.
And you your psychic damage has essentially given the spider an aneurysm,
Ah, all right.
and all of its eyes dilate except for one.
Gross.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do
And
that hit.
it kind of just starts to like drool a little bit out of its mouth, out of
I
its
will
mandibles.
hit the first one and then turn and do swack on the second one and go, sorry, oh, no.
Mhm.
And then that will end my turn.
You hear the first spider go, Jerry! Alright.
You guys had a way out for this.
If Jerry dies, we eat Jerry. It's a win-win for us.
If all of you dies, I eat you.
It's a win-win for you then. No food in this land, so you get food. If you all die, we get food.
I literally brought a horse to you guys.
And it will make a
bite
lovely
me.
mother. Alright, so it's Jerry's turn. I think Jerry is gonna try and hone in on exactly one thing in this room, and it's Love, because Love just like fucked him up so bad.
I'm so sorry.
So Jerry's gonna roll to shot web at Love. Are you ready for comeuppance?
Yeah.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah! Get me, girl. I'm ready.
Jerry's a boy spider.
Oh, well, that's fine too.
Yeah. So Love is now restrained.
Yay!
And on your turn, you can roll a strength check to burst out of the webbing and become unrestrained.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Good job, Jerry. We're so proud of you. And then Jerry is just kind of gonna like wiggle there from his little spider web coming from his butt. Not sure of what to do anymore because this was a 1 in a million shot that he just made. And it's Ryder's turn.
Spider is going to do a strength to try to get out.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 does it. Tell me how Ryder burst through from this web cocoon.
He just like a wild horse, he just kicks his feet and the cocoon breaks out and he's just like neighing loudly, not knowing what's going on.
Now because
literally, huh?
Now because you're so close to Ryder, would you have to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being kicked by Ryder?
I wouldn't think so, since he's kicking towards that spider over to the top right. So would that spider need to make a dexterity saving throw?
I don't believe so. I think it's a little bit out of reach for Ryder.
This one top right?
This guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of reach.
He's out of reach?
He's out of reach from Ryder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Is there anything Ryder would like to do as a free action?
Run out the room to the south.
Okay. Here. You may control Ryder.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh my god. He jumped out of a window?
Right.
Alright, Ryder, free from his bonds, neighs loudly, kicks, literally like a wild horse, and then leaps over the bed that was in front of him,
Yes.
gallops and crashes through the window, and in a glorious tableau that was very similar to in the Donkey Skin Girl world that you all first adventured in. Freeze frame of this glorious horse breaking free from webbing and glass as it crashes through the window and then sticks the landing and kind of trots calmly on the pavement below.
Nice.
Nice. Nice indeed.
Nice.
Mordau, you're up.
Oh. How do I'm gonna take that off. And then I'm going to go big mode. Alright. I go big mode.
Alright.
That spider that bit me originally is still in front of me, right?
Top left, yes.
And that's the one that I was talking to earlier, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna swing at him with my axe.
Alright.
$10 damage.
What did you roll?
Wait a second. That's more than 10 damage. 22.
Because you get advantage because you're big mode.
Mm-hmm.
It does hit. You make contact with the spider, and you relieve it of 2 of its legs. And as its little spider juice starts to pour out like blood from its legs, you hear the spider start to scream. As it
12 damage, sorry.
becomes unsteady and rocks back and forth on its web string.
You know what? He's not dead yet.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna add 1 thunder damage, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You know, I gotta say, wisdom ain't it, but that's a 15 total.
What is it? Let's see. 8. Plus my proficiency, which is still 2, right? Or is it 3 now?
At level 5, I think it's still 2.
And you said
it's 3?
It's 3.
It's 3.
And you said, what did the spider roll?
Spider rolled a 15 total.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's 16.
No! I'm gonna use a point of inspiration to reroll. So does it take an additional, just 1 point of damage?
Takes an additional 1 point of damage, and then I disappear.
Oh,
from
shit!
him. I turn invisible.
And the spider goes, where did he go? Where did he go?
I told you. The Weaver sent me. And with your eyes.
The spider starts to look around like, he's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
I'm already gone. And then I'm going to swing at the one below.
Oh shit. You got 2 attacks? I forgot.
I do have 2 attacks.
Alright.
As soon as my character sheet loads, because it's not loading. Okay.
While we're waiting for that, Polar Knights in our lovely Twitch chat says, as a barber, I love this show and the men's cams. It is perfect evolution of beard growth. And Xylo said earlier, those are classic tumbleweaves in regards to Maximus's scary Australian ordeal.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yep. Thank you both for joining us. We hope to entertain you.
So I'm gonna do. Why can't I adjust my proficiency bonus? I guess it's because I didn't like level up. What I'm gonna do now is 3. Okay. I'm doing 13 damage to that spider below me.
Okay. Anything else?
You know. Oh, well, I didn't do that earlier, so I'm just not going to do that. Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
I just cut him literally right in half. And I'm just still saying, without even looking at him, because I'm still invisible to him, and I say, the All-Weaver is displeased.
All of a sudden, you fucking the spider that bit you, that you were talking to, just sees its friend get cut in half, and you just hear a wailing scream in spider. And since it's speaking in Undercommon, Gwendar, you understand this too.
He doesn't understand Undercommon yet.
Oh, he doesn't understand Undercommon?
We went through this in the first story.
We fucking love this shit. Thank you. So only Mordau is privy to this wailing scream of defeat and anguish. And then at the end, the spider just kind of goes, dessert.
You are all desserts to the All-Weaver.
All
Like,
dessert.
Referring to the other spider that's dead? I'm like,
yes.
Spider cat.
Cannibalism is always on the menu, boys. All right. Is that your turn, Mordau? All right. Cool beans. So it is Spider's turn, and Spider is seeing its friend Jerry just get brutally massacred. Has decided that it is going to shot web at Mordau. And does a 16 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Mordau is now restrained. On your turn, you can make a DC 12 strength check to get out of the web.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, if you make it that long. And then Spider is going to move slightly over to on the ceiling to get a better angle.
I just like literally look up. It's like not even a few feet away from me. Just staring at it.
Like you both can feel like the tiny hairs just like kind of like raise up in perception of each other.
He's full on going Brock Sampson at this point.
Yep. All right. Next up is going to be Borealis, who is going to use her movement speed to creep up behind Love, and is going to say, "Oh God, oh no, I don't. Okay, what do I do, Love? What do I do?"
Watch our backs. I'll take care of this. Make sure nothing comes up on us. That thunderclap was really loud, and this is how you get yourself set up for an ambush.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And Borealis turns around back to you, Love. And you can kind of feel her start to press up against you, and then remember that you're covered in webs because you're restrained, and then lean forward again. And now Big Spider's turn. Since Mordau is beginning to be restrained, Spider is going to take this opportunity to bite once again.
This time I'm ready for it.
And a nat 1 does not do it.
He's already like tensing every. Wait, he can't even
Yep.
see me still. I'm invisible.
Nope. Oh yeah, so it wouldn't have worked anyway.
He just sees this
spider-
massive.
The spider
Let me
just like
see,
lashes out blindly, literally, and doesn't make purchase. And you can hear the spider. You can also see it like sway angrily on its web as it mutters to itself about trying to find where you are. And the spider goes back up onto the ceiling and begins to move closer to Love's direction. And then Maximus, it's your turn whenever you're ready.
Okay, Max, sorry, making lunch because I'm
You're good.
hungry.
As
So
I'm
you
just,
said
like,
I
eating
hear
sunflower
noises in the
seeds.
next room.
You do indeed.
Is the door unlocked? Or is it locked?
Would you like to try it?
Yes.
You test the door handle, and it bounces back with ease. It is unlocked.
Okay, then I'll open the door and see what's inside because I heard slurping stuff.
Yep. Would you like to take a guess as to what was inside?
I'd say a spider, but
It's another spider!
okay.
Ah! Surprise!
It's
Oh,
all
jump
spiders.
scares. It's all spiders up in this. Oh shit! That spider got a nat 20. So it's gonna have advantage on its next turn.
I'm going to, with my ring of shooting stars, I'm going to get it to do me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
And what's it currently drinking?
Well, as you open the door, you realize that it's a bathroom with multiple stalls and a bathtub that's filled with blood and dark viscous liquid. So I'll leave it up to you to decide what spider was slurping.
I'm like just looking up and down at the spider drinking its thing, and I'm like,
17, by the way.
So they will take half damage as I melt a shooting star at them.
Aw, that's so sweet. Bogo's being very cute right now, so I have to take a picture.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna take 6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage.
And because of the shooting star.
Can I show this on camera? She was holding. You can't really see it. She's holding paws. She is specifically holding my paw. 6 fire damage for spider.
Yep.
Okay. I'm checking to see if it is weak against fire, and it is not. Oh, what am I doing?
Because of that, I have to do a dex save myself as well.
Nice. -5.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage as I shell myself in my own spell.
It happens to the best of us.
Okay, but since I've leveled up, since I've taken fire damage, I'm going to use my reaction to absorb elements. I'm going to take 1d6 less. The spell catches him. Okay.
Dan, you hear very faintly the spider in the bathroom as Klendar starts to absorb elements. That spider goes, "Hey, could I get some of that?"
No.
I wonder what's going on over there. Now's not the time.
This isn't the terrain damage. Just reading the spell.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll take.
Oh, go ahead.
Taking the damage.
I'm trying to find my. Did I ever send you a Mordau's? Aside from sending it to, I guess, Roll20, Mordau's sheet anywhere else?
No.
I don't think so either. I don't remember his other base stats.
Well, in the meantime, there's the BOGO holding pause.
Good.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Nice.
2 days ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye, BOGO.
That will be my turn, because I'm only going to use one charge. I don't want to use too many charges, or else I'll burn the place to the ground.
I mean, you could.
That is...
Okay, that is your turn.
Yeah.
All right. And then Hungry Spider is going to look Klendar and is going to do a heckin' bite. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Cool. Does it? 13.
13. Okay, perfect. So you take 1 bite damage and you take 4 poison damage.
Okay.
As the spider tries to slurp on your blood, but unfortunately cannot slurp.
If it slipped Kunda's blood, it tastes nothing but like mushroom soup.
The spider starts to go on a psychedelic trip.
Nice.
If only it was that easy. Love, it's your turn. Oh no, Connor walked away. Oh no, Connor came back.
Connor came back.
Oh yeah.
Strange noises in the kitchen. I'm scared.
Were they the cats?
The what?
Were they the cats making strange noises?
Yeah, Puff is making strange noises. She's spookily chirping, and I don't know where she is. So
It's bat season.
She's in the walls.
Bet
She's in the
first off, she
goddamn
would be in the
walls.
walls, and second off, don't jinx me with the bat season, because you're gonna have to come over here and resolve any bat issues.
I know I'll do it because it's mouse season too.
I don't like bats. Anyway, let's talk about this stuff. Okay, so I'm restrained by web.
Correct.
Can I
No.
cast
No.
spells?
If they're verbal.
Well, is it?
I don't know, is it?
Well, this one is, but is it worth using in this regard?
Also, folks at
Yeah.
home, I have
Yeah.
to say this as a animal rehabilitation technician. Please don't touch bats unless you're rabies certified or rabies vaccinated. Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't touch bats. Also,
Yeah.
they're gross and creepy, and I don't like them. I can't attack, right, whilst restrained in this webbing?
You can attack the web.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I cannot attack unless it is attacking the web.
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess.
Or you can make me a strength check to see if you can burst through the webbing.
Well, you see, that's what I was kind of trying to get away from, because my strength is not so good.
Xylo, if it
Uh,
makes you feel better, bats attacked me when I worked at a zoo once. And by
strength
attacked me, I mean they got out of their little lockout cage and came to investigate me as I was cleaning up their enclosures.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Strength athletics or just flat strength?
Just strength.
Could I?
No.
Okay. Well,
Probably.
I'll go for
Make your
it.
case. Nope. Say your case.
Okay. I was gonna petition for athletics, because I'm proficient in athletics. And I think the way that Love would do this, depending on how the web hit, right? Because I'm in the doorway, right? So is this like web that's like webbing me to my spot, or am I like in the doorway?
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
10 or below, you're just standing there.
Cool.
11 to 20, you're
Got it.
You're an 8.
Okay.
So you're just
So I'm just standing there, right? So the way that I think Love would use the action to get out of this, right, is like a squat down and then like a attempt to like reach the top, because she's kind of tall-ish, right? She's like 5'8", 5'10", somewhere in that zone, right? To like reach up onto the door jamb and pull herself up, like pull up position to try and break free from the floor.
Okay. I'll allow
Athletics?
it.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
allow
Well,
it.
thank you. Let's see if this works.
At
That's a 13.
13 just barely makes it.
Yay! Okay, cool. So yes, with my action, that's a out, and then I'll kind of jump down and like straddle over the webbing, and then as a bonus action, I think I'm just gonna blade pose.
Okay.
Blade pose. Yes, I'm just gonna blade pose because I don't want to do any of my bonus action things. So yes, blade pose it is.
Okay.
And that will end my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Thank you for blade posing.
Catchphrase.
This spider is dead, so this spider doesn't need to be an initiative anymore. It's Ryder's turn. Would you like Ryder to be out of initiative?
It's still running.
Good for Ryder. Proud of him. Where's he gonna go?
Who knows?
Who knows? That's between Ryder and Ryder's God. Alright, Mordau, it's your turn. You are encased in web.
What is it? A strength?
Yes. DC 12 strength check. Please.
Well, just because you said please.
Aw. Manners are important.
Do I get advantage on a strength check? I feel like I do when I'm in rage.
Because you're big mode?
Because I'm big mode. Oh, yeah. Duh. Duh.
Burr, 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 burr.
It's just a strength, right? It's not. It's not.
It's just a strength check, yep.
Athletics.
You know that you're rolling as your riding horse?
Well, it says that, but it's not.
Okay. I believe you. So with advantage at a 19, yes you do. Would you like to describe how you burst through from this web?
At first I try to move my arms, and it doesn't work. And then I breathe in, and then I just like flex every muscle, and all the webs just break off of me. And then I say, looks like no more webs are happening tonight.
Very, very anime.
As I immediately just go up with my axe at the one that was above. And
That one?
yes, and do 17. Okay. No, the one that was above that shot the web at me. Not the one that tried to bite me and got a 1.
That's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I do 17 damage to it.
Okay. You take off all but 2 of its legs as it sways angrily in the air from its little butt string. Mm-hmm. Where did this bow go?
I'm gonna swing at it again.
Okay. As is your right.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the first one, right here at the bottom.
Okay. Is that one?
9 damage. Yeah.
Okay. How would you like to do this, Mordau, Queen Saver, King Slayer, Spider Slayer?
I tell him, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna feed you the horse, and then I just slice him completely in half.
You also hear the spider hiss in pain.
I look up at the one at the top. You want to be the new head of the pack? You guys want to fall in line, or you want to join your brothers?
I just want dinner.
I try to do that.
I just want to eat.
And before there was too many mouths to feed. But now it doesn't seem like that.
But now I also only have 2 legs. I'm just like my sister's baby. Because my sister died and I had to take in the baby, and the baby lost its legs.
I look at the one over there at the corner and I said, "You're the head of the pack." You want to follow in line?
The one in the corner goes, I don't like making decisions.
Shit. Alright. Whatever. We're killing all these spiders, I guess.
I just wanted a milkshake.
Well, Looks like milk's off the menu tonight.
There will be no more milking in this castle
No
tonight,
more
boys.
milking. The milk shop is closed.
The milkman's already home in bed with your mother.
Exactly.
So sorry. Everybody had to hear that.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. So it's the spider that gets to go.
The one above
And
me?
the spider's sobbing about the baby that he had to take in that doesn't have any legs because his sister died. And as he's giving this monologue, it's just gonna slowly kind of like lean in and go for a bite on Mordau. And does a 13 hit?
No, it is not.
And as the bite doesn't land, it just keeps talking about the baby that doesn't have any legs and his sister that died. And that's its turn. And now it's Schlorpo, the Schlorpin spider. A little crispy from Mordau is going to turn fully to look at the drow, tilt its head, and then shoot web at Mordau to try and restrain. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
It does.
And-
Uh-huh.
You referring
Yep.
to me or Muda?
To you.
More now.
To Gundar.
Oh.
In the household.
Your lights are on.
Oh,
Defend the household. To,
So you want me to do?
Flor- Yes. Dirty 20 just hit, so you are now restrained.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so sorry to say. On your turn, as an action, you can make a strength check, or a different kind of strength adjacent check if you want to put some flavor on it and convince me. And oh, do you want your nails trimmed? Is that why you knocked over your nail clippers? To break yourself free from the spider's web. Is there anything? Nope, that is the rest of Spider's turn. And Borealis is up as she turns back around and says to Love, "Whoa, that was really cool of you. How'd you do that?" Or not, Connor. That's fine. You don't have to engage with the NPC. And then Borealis just turns back around and continues watching for intruders and moves slightly away from Love.
You know what the problem was? Was that
No,
I heard Love,
care.
and I was like, but I'm playing Delta. And that's
not anymore.
Not anymore. Not on this
yeah.
channel.
Not anymore.
But anyway, yeah. Thanks, Borealis. Just keep watching.
Nope, the moment's gone.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love ruins another thing, as always.
Yep. Quindar, it's your turn.
Okay. To break out a bit. Have anything? Yeah, I'm gonna do a strength save to try and break it out a bit.
Okay. It's just a check. You don't have to do a save, just a check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, that is an 8.
All right. You continue to be restrained.
I have a question. Is there any fire within range?
Oh,
Like any?
I'm gonna roll a d20 and
Okay.
let fate decide. It does not appear that there's any fire. You don't see any lit candles. There's no fireplace or stove. There's only like a little bit of like smolder from where you hit yourself and the spider with your shooting star.
I got fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn because I tried break. If there's no fire around, I was going to do something clever.
Ooh. All right. And it's Spider's turn. So Spider is going to attempt to bite at Kundar.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, but as my reaction, as I see the spider come in, I do I need to cast it? I can use burp will come out as a reaction. I'm gonna cast shield on myself and just stare at the spider and say, "Don't you dare!"
And shield is just a hard stop to the action. There's no reroll, correct?
Yes, until my next turn.
Yeah, for shields. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. I never shield. I try to dodge roll or I just die in my games. So
I played a wizard for like 4 years.
yeah.
It came super handy.
Blocking is not in my repertoire. Okay, perfect. So the spider goes in to try and bite and just gets caught on your shield. And you can see there's this moment as all of the spider's eyes just like look at you and it just like comically blinks like twice as you say don't. And it just kind of backs off a little bit and waits. And Love, it's your turn.
Excellent. Okay. So I am free from the thing. So I can see like 2.5 spiders, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do? Please don't do that. I'm gonna. I know. She just grabbed my charger and was like, "I'm gonna put that in my mouth because electricity gives you superpowers."
Yeah. She's learning from you.
That's fair. That's unfortunately very fair. So I'm going to use. Yeah, I can do that. That should be fine. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip. Yeah, because Mordau is like heckin' large right now, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're blocking that one. And yeah, I think tactically speaking, witnessing all this, I'm going to use Thorn Whip on this one that's just to the south of Quendar.
Okay.
And this is going to be a 2-stage thing. So here's for the attack. A 16.
I got distracted because I got a weather alert for tomorrow, and it's going to be 9 degrees hotter than it was today, which will make it 94 degrees Fahrenheit.
That sounds horrendousable.
It sounds homophobic to me.
Only 94?
Californians are built different from Texans, Dan.
Yeah.
It was 102 the other day.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was 112 a few weeks ago, and I would work outside, and I was dying.
Yeah.
And no humidity.
No humidity, only death.
Yep.
Only death.
I mean, all humidity, all death.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
Me discussing how much I don't like the heat, and Dan pulling a Texan and being like, "It's hotter in Texas."
It's just a thing.
Yeehaw!
Just a thing. Yeehaw! God, I hate it.
So does a
But
16
yeah.
hit on the spider?
So 16 definitely hits on the spider.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to take 2d6 piercing damage, and if the
Okay.
creature is large or smaller, which I think it is, I can pull the creature up to
Is
10
large.
feet closer to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that. So that is...
Wait, are you gonna pull one of the other ones to you, or the one that's right next to me?
No,
Oh,
the one to the south of Quendar
Oh, I lied
is
this
the
one.
head boy down
Oh,
here.
okay.
To
Awesome.
get closer
That's
to
great.
you. So tactically,
That's
I'm
so
like,
nice.
let's get that over here. And I like using Thorn Whip. So anyway, yes, that's going to be 6 piercing damage onto that spider. And it's going to get pulled 10 feet in this general direction. So I'm assuming it'll end up right next to its dead friend, Jerry.
Jerry! It screams
is-
in anguish.
Forced movement, so there's no attack of opportunity with that, I don't think. But I'm not in charge, so that's up to you. I'm just gearing up to DM my own game, so I'm brushing up on all the rules that I always forget. Anyway, so that's my action, and I think that is... I'm actually gonna move back a step.
Okay.
And then I would like to, with that, I want to do a quick sweep and see if I notice anything just in this hallway. Any other creature is specifically what I'm looking at. So that it's just me and Borealis up on this balcony. I want to kind of just do a quick situation scan to see if we're getting snuck up upon or anything.
I know this goes against the rules, but I'm doing rule of cool. Roll perception.
Okay. Let me open my character sheet again. Oh, perception. My favorite skill. With my plus 10. You bitch. Well, that's a natural 1 plus 10 for 11.
There's a shadowy corner over there.
Over where?
In fact, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
In, like, on the far side of the room, like, specifically here and here. You don't really know. Maybe there's some skittering in there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it... I think... if talking is a free action, then I will also say possibly more out here, and if I can, I'd like to like swap spots with Borealis since I haven't used all my movement speed, but I will understand if that's too much to do in one fell swoop of an action.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to kind of move past her. She's currently friendly, so no attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Would we be able to just swap squares?
Yes.
Tell me no. Okay, fine.
No, fuck you.
Okay, cool. In that case, then yes, I'm going to move Shillelagh out and interpose myself between her and the shadowy corners, and then that's going to end my turn.
Okay, perfect. Xylo, I just looked up Goblin Bros, and it looks like it would overstimulate my brain so quickly, and I want to go so bad. Thank you for alerting me of its presence. Dan, what's Ryder going to do on his turn?
Keep running.
Cool. Good for Ryder. Keep going. He just runs through the rampart.
Uh-huh. He's going up the stairs.
Hell yeah. Good. Is he going to join Larissa and Matthias in the ocean?
I'll never tell.
Okay. Alright.
Alexa, stop.
Don't forget.
No, I don't think so. I'm picking up the spider right next to me.
Okay. Which one? North or south?
The north one.
Okay.
Do I need to do a strength contest?
It's dead?
Oh, the north one's dead? I thought...
Both.
No, the one to the north... Both of them are dead?
this one's dead, and this one's dead.
Mhm.
But
The
this
one
one's
that's
alive. and that
okay.
one's
Yeah,
alive.
that's the one I'm picking up. I'm gonna pick up the top one.
This one. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to do a strength?
Yeah. Athletics.
Yeah, we could do a strength. Sure. Goes in height.
18.
Oh, I also got an 18.
Is it defenders win
Yeah.
contest? Okay.
To the Google.
I think if it's a tie, nothing happens.
They just
Pretty sure.
look at each other.
I think.
Oh wait,
What
you're
the
trying to
fuck?
grapple, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I am. What?
Because I could use either strength or dex.
Oh, is that what it says? Okay.
And I was just going with strength.
It remains the same as before the check.
Okay.
So it's an 18. I don't add anything to that, right? Let me see. Let me look at my
Some more
rage. Okay, no. I'm just gonna swing at him.
Okay. 23 will do it.
I thought I swapped with the damage. Okay. 18 damage.
All right. How would you like to turn this spider into mashed potatoes?
I try to pick it up, and it doesn't work. And I say, time for diplomacy is ended. Takes off the bandana, then swings the axe right through the spider.
Oh my god.
They still understand me as I'm speaking in Undercommon, and I say, I know not where you go after this, but it's not to the Weaver. And all you will know is that you will be shit from a horse in the appropriate amount of digestive time.
Oh my god. Take inspiration for that. Shit. Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna kill both of them, but it is what it is.
It is what it
We're
is.
not a cool little moment of diplomacy was never an option.
Diplomacy was never an option with spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I look at the other spider.
Menacingly.
Menacingly. It's the Dio like lettering it flowing over the menacing look as he just turns over and looks, green blood on him, and he just exhales, and like any blood that was there just immediately blows off of him.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
The spider starts shaking in fear. All right. Schlorpo's turn. Schlorpo is gonna try and try and bite Gundar again. It's like every time I like
I
the
still
lights
got
over, roll
a
20
shield up
and then
until
look back at my screen. I'm so sorry.
I
what
have the
was that?
axe.
I still have shield up until the end of my next turn, I think.
Perfect. Schlorpo attempts to bite and goes in for the big thing, thinking maybe it'll be different than what happened to his friend, and just gets stuck on the shield as well. And it releases its grip, its little mandible grip, and just sits there angrily. And says something in Spider, but you can't understand it.
Unless they speak Elvish.
Unless you, yeah. All right. And Borealis. Borealis peeks behind Love and says, "What's going on? What do you see over there?"
Shadows in the corner.
Which one?
The two
There's-
corners right there.
There's 4 corners. Okay,
Oh.
those 2. Okay. I didn't see anything come up.
That's fine. Back to back. Watch the door. I'm gonna check those in just a moment.
Okay.
Yes.
And she turns her back to you, and
Cool.
she holds her knife, underhand style,
Nice.
and she braces.
Okay.
Gwendor, what would you like to do?
I'm going to try and break out of the web again.
All right.
Uh,
Strength check.
It's good this time. Give it a sec. Okay. That is another 8.
You are still entangled in the web. Anything on your free action you'd like to do? Hi, Puff.
So that's a bonus action I've done? To break out, or is that
That's
my
your full action. That's your full action. But you have a bonus or a free.
Okay. Yeah,
Left?
because I got. So just reading over the. And I can't move, can I? Because I'm restrained.
Correct.
Yeah, as an action because I can only cast a cantrip.
Blast.
Range of me. Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one in front of me.
Okay.
If I
Schlorpo.
get. No, that's that's consecutive. That's another 8.
It's angel numbers.
8 legs.
Doesn't hit.
Spiders.
8 legs.
Because I'm level 5, can I blast twice with a bonus action or not really?
You get 2 bolts
'Cause I can-
at 5, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, because it's not how many levels of Warlock you have, it's how many levels you are overall.
Okay, all good. I'll do another one.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does definitely hit.
Okay. Okay, I'll do the damage. 7 points of damage as I just blast a beam from my mouth. Because
All
it's
right.
verbal.
Oh god. Were anyone else besides Connor and I aware of the flash animations Dr. Octagonopus?
I'm gonna fire my laser! Oh!
Thank you. Oh, that made me happy. Thank you. Okay, so you Eldritch Blast into Schlorpo's face.
Yep.
And Schlorpo just takes the Eldritch Blast. Point blank, I'm going to say Schlorpo does get pushed back 5 feet by the force
Okay.
of the blast, even if you don't have, I think it's Agonizing Blast. All right. Moving right along. We have our one spider friend, our other spider friend that is terrified right now and watches Mordau continue to like very nonchalantly intimidate and has decided that it is going to try and escape. And so we'll climb onto the wall behind it and try and slip out the window that Ryder broke through to Ryder's
So I get a reaction.
You can take a reaction if you'd like. What reaction would you like to? You
17.
just want to kill him. Okay. How would you like to destroy this spider's future?
I know I can't understand your screams anymore, but I gave you guys a way out, and that window isn't it. And then I just, I immediately I like turn my axe up, and then I just swing up into it, and then I like go all the way through to the point where it's in the ceiling, and then I just pull it down as the body just falls onto the ground, and then I move it, and then I point it straight at past Quindar, and then I say, "I'm gonna give you this space to run, but you're not gonna be able to hide."
Schlorpo just continues to be Schlorpo. But that was very good. Good job. Love, it's your turn.
Excellent. In these corners of this, because we're like up on like the balcony, right? And if we looked over the edge, that's the ballroom area.
Yep.
Okay. Are there any torches specifically in those corners or close to those corners?
No.
Okay. Are these the shadowy shadows? Does it look like it's a magically shadow, or does it look like it's a where did it go? Does it look like it's not
blind? We're all
a
blind.
magical shadow? I didn't cast
Sorry.
darkness.
I was trying to do a funny thing, but I could not.
Ah, I see.
Give me a moment.
I shall wait.
What was your question?
Are there any other like torches, braziers, candelabras, anything else in the area that would illuminate? Oh no, sorry. My question was like, what I saw, did it look like magically darkness or just like normally darkness?
It looked like it was just shadows, bruh.
Got it. Okay, cool. If it looked like it was just shadows and there's no clear like torch or other type thing in this area, I would like to cast Prestidigitation. And in that the corner that's directly north of me, because I'm operating under my own ideas now, I would like to create a harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks. And I just want to kind of like ping it to get like a illuminate into that shadow to see if there is something in there. So I'm like in an on guard position and just snap over so it
Okay. You can certainly do that.
Okay. I would like to do that, please.
Okay.
Okay. And then what happens?
You see a stuffed bear.
Okay. Love tenses like this is the greatest enemy she's ever faced in her entire life.
Is it?
It could very well be. Who's to say?
Okay.
Not I at this
Who's-
point in time.
Who
so yeah,
made her entire backstory?
Yeah, but you know, I don't remember that. So I just shower sparks in that corner. Ah! Terrified. And then that's an action to cast. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, it is within 10 feet. Look at me go. I didn't even notice that, but that's good. Okay, and then I'm going to. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a guarding position here. And I'm going to end my turn like that. I was going to move Borealis, but I don't think that is a good idea. So,
Okay.
yeah, that shall end my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Dan, what's Ryder doing?
He's gonna go over here and start eating grass.
Okay.
It forgets what it's doing, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat grass.
I'm just vibing.
Mordau is gonna come over here
Uh-huh.
and he's gonna look at Quindar on the ground, and then he's gonna say, "You should really learn how to speak undercommon at some point." And then he's gonna grab him while he's in the web, and he's gonna chunk him all the way to where Borealis is.
Just out of the room.
Yeah, he's gonna chunk him.
He's not going to contest. He's just going to go, all right.
Well, you're still in the web too. Very much. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm trying to
Clear the way.
Clear the way, and I'm going to try to see if I can break the web by doing damage to it.
Okay. You certainly do that.
Should I count that as like an unarmed strike, or let's see.
I kind of want to say athletics because you're just trying to yeet him.
Right, but I just mean like in the sense of what the damage will be. I know I'm gonna hit. I know I'm gonna do it.
We know we're gonna hit already.
Yeah, we know we're gonna hit. I forgot what input best weapons do.
Yeah.
Do I just break it?
Do you just brick it?
Do I just break it? I do break it, but break the web.
Roll a damage for me.
Because
you definitely hit it.
Right. So let's see. What do you want me to roll? Like, what do we say? Like a D6 because he's a medium-sized creature.
Would you call this bludgeoning damage?
Oh, for sure.
Then you don't actually do anything to the web and you just eat him.
Okay. Unless there's something sharp over there.
I'm still restrained, and I'm just like, alrighty.
Yep. You simply just like move him out of the way.
Okay, yeah, I just like full on just slide him all the way over there, or throw him and just like still in his little cocoon lands there, and then I look over at the spider.
Okay.
And it being, I'm just gonna go in there. Well, it's not full on at 5.
Throwing me?
Where am I throwing you? I'm throwing you right next to Borealis.
Okay, I'm like.
Just hup, yeet.
Okay. And then, even though, they're medium-sized creature, can I still I mean,
Spiders?
it's a right. Are they
The spiders
large?
are large.
Oh, okay. So then I'm gonna easily be able to go through that doorway, and I'm gonna swing at him. Does me interacting with him count as an action or as an object?
I would consider that an action.
Okay, that's fair. All right, I'm swinging my. Because I can only attack once if I use an action. But that's fine. One's all I'm gonna need.
Now what?
19 damage.
Okay. God damn it, you're right. One was all you needed. How does it feel to have killed literally every
Confidence.
single monster in this encounter single-handedly?
You know, it was either they were going
Almost
to agree
single-handedly.
with me or they were not going to agree with me. And I'm glad I was the one that put them down. I look and I say, when you fertilize the ground with the rest of your family, I hope you know that everybody's got a choice. And then he just slams the axe right into it.
My God.
And then he just instantly takes it out, just flicks it against the wall, getting the spider blood on, cleans it, and then he's just like, okay. Now what were we doing? And he just like turns around, starts walking back over to everybody else. The horse comes over and starts eating the spiders.
Okay. The Ryder has made his way through the castle, through all of the other obstacles that I've planned, unharmed, and has decided
Oh, he jumps through the window. He jumps through the other window.
Of course. Breaking it. How could I forget? Horses have springs in their legs. That's why you have to euthanize them if they break their leg.
Wait, I thought the window was like ground level.
No,
Is
you're on the
window not
second
ground
floor.
level? Oh, we're on the second floor. Okay.
Yeah.
I yell out there, all right, Ryder, some spiders, and I just start tossing the spider bodies.
Nice.
Eat up. Maybe you'll grow some more legs.
Maybe you'll become part spider. Maybe you'll become a drider.
Oh. Or
A horse
maybe
drider.
some kind
Terrifying.
of horse with 8 legs.
Also terrifying prospect.
Also, a Norse mythology reference.
Yeah. You know, that's true. There we go. Look at all those spiders. All those red X's. Yeah. The goodest boy.
It's Loki's son.
Yeah. Loki gave birth.
Because Loki tried to be tricky and he got fucked by another horse.
See, I could say something, but I'm not gonna. We're just gonna move on. You guys are out of combat! Yay! How do we feel about that?
Is Quindar gonna try to break out of the web again? Or do you want me to?
Yep. I'm gonna...
Let him do the strength check.
Borealis starts kind of cutting away with her knife at the web.
I've got it.
Oh my God.
Isn't web vulnerable to fire?
Web is vulnerable to fire.
Do you want me to throw you in that body bonfire?
No, I'm going to...
Okay, I just rip it off.
Borealis goes, oh, please don't add any more bodies to that bonfire, please. It smells so bad.
Like a phone book.
Like a phone book.
Again, where I am, is there like any fire around me or like any candles as such?
see that there are a few candles in the wall sconces, but they are unlit. And Dan, what's your
Fair enough.
passive perception?
My passive perception,
Uh-huh.
13.
You see Borealis blush as you do your phone book motion.
Yeah, Quindor, I pick you up by the scruff of your shirt and I rip the webs off of you. Put you back on the
Okay.
ground. The next battle, we're gonna have fire everywhere. Don't worry, buddy. I'll make sure of it.
Hello, Bogo.
You guys gonna take care of that teddy bear over there? It looks like love.
Love has not untensed this entire time.
Love is still in combat mode.
Yeah, Love is still in initiative order. And patiently waiting. And waiting. Little idle animation in there. And then,
Borealis, you know anything about that?
I know that that's just a stuffed bear trophy. I think it was Klaus's dad's.
I throw a javelin into it.
yeah, I'd cast Thorn Whip on it too, same time.
Okay. The javelin pierces the bear's heart, and a little bit of stuffing comes out, and Love, you thorn whip it and like get it around its neck like a collar and just like pull it down. So it's now laying face down on the floor, and then the javelin just goes completely through the bear's chest and out the other side.
Awesome. I'll
Just like
withdraw
a violent nature.
the whip. Okay.
I'll go over there and pull the javelin out.
Alright. And then can I do the same shower of sparks in the other corner?
Sure.
In a paranoid fashion.
Yeah.
I get ready. I throw a javelin at the.
You see Skippy the goat impaled.
Oh no!
It's me, the guy that helps everybody.
It's me, the way to get out of here. It's chamomile.
Exposition Magoo! No!
You were the only one who knew what was going on.
There you are.
Oh, I'm writing down exposition Magoo.
With my dying breath, I'll
I stab him again.
I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get out of here.
Javelin goes through his head. I thought he was a zombie.
Your shower of sparks goes off, illuminating a empty corner, save for a painting. And then Mordau, your javelin pierces the painting right in the center of it, and it falls off the wall, and the javelin goes straight through the painting.
And the painting is of who?
Polonius.
The painting is of a landscape, and if you go over and investigate it, I will give you more information.
Okay.
This isn't a trap at all.
I was hoping it was a Klaus.
No.
The painting is a mimic.
This whole castle's a
Maximus,
mimic.
stop looking at my notes.
Alright. 17 investigation.
17 investigation. This painting seems pretty out of place. It's of a landscape, but it's a landscape of a carnival. It has a very distinct red and white striped big tent. It has several different like smaller tents around, some pennant flags waving in the wind that is invisible but depicted. It also has a very colorful looking cart tucked off into the far corner of what would be the the overall map of the carnival. It looks like it's taken from like an aerial view, like this was painted from an aerial view. And has Mordau ever been to Waterdeep by any chance?
I don't think he has.
Okay.
No, I think the closest he's been to Waterdeep was Candlekeep.
Okay.
It's not that close.
Complete like opposite. They're not opposite sides of the map, but
It's just,
it looks like
it's more north than Baldur's Gate, but yeah.
Yeah. This location is painted just in the shadow of a very large mountain, and a great expanse of land with a bustling city right on the outskirts towards like the lower framed edge of the painting. And there seems to be in that very colorful wagon a bright firelight coming from inside of it. And that's what the painting is.
Well, I feel like just because I didn't go there, I would know what not Mount Waterdeep, whatever it's called, the mountain. Is
It's
it
like
the mountain?
I think it's like Mount Waterdeep or some shit like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at it.
Is that the same mountain?
It's the same mountain. Yeah, I'm sure in Zeffy's books there were
Because he
like
talks about
of it. Yeah.
He talks about the whole spell plague, all that shit in there.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, it's all the history and all the whole gates messing up in Waterdeep.
Mhm.
It was just one of those things where it's like, he looked at it, he remember reading about Waterdeep and being like, literally, shit happens every other year. Why would somebody go here or Neverwinter when either devils, all these other shit is blowing up or killing somebody, or dragons can't even go in there, but it's crazy.
Like, Zeffy probably talked about some fucking, like, up-and-coming wizard who lived in a tower and was, like, chosen by Mystra or some shit. You don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, he would definitely know about, like, the Black Staff.
Oh, yeah.
And just how, like, it's another one of those people that he just doesn't want to be around because it's like God's choosing lines of secession, and he's like, it's all bullshit.
Yeah. It's all bullshit and kind of predatory, even, you would say.
Yeah, it's very predatory and using people for their, like, as tools, and it's all, He's like, no, I don't want to be, that's why he's been a barkeep and things like that, but then he came to Candlekeep too. Oh wait, I forgot we all met up in Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's part of the reason why he came. So.
Do you openly say that it's Waterdeep?
Whenever I see the picture, I say, yeah, this is Mount Waterdeep.
Love will somewhat finally relax, but not let go of Shillelagh and say, Borealis, do you know of a place called Waterdeep?
Waterdeep?
Yeah.
No.
Is that, I know you spent a lot of time in your tower, but is that something that's come up in the amount of time that you've been here in the castle, or have you ever heard of a place called Waterdeep?
No, we don't have any Waterdeeps here, and I don't remember reading about it, and I don't think it was ever mentioned in the Chamomile achievement books.
You remember who brought this picture?
Oh, that's been here for, and she pauses and gets very still for a moment, and it's almost like a record scratching, but then she looks at you all as if she just delivered information to you.
Yeah, this doesn't belong in here.
If I may, can I touch the painting?
Sure.
Does anything happen? Does my hand go through, or is it just an ordinary painting?
Roll a charisma saving throw. Just kidding, you don't have to.
Yeah, does
no,
anything
it's just
happen?
no, it's just a regular painting. Nothing super special. It's not it's not magical by any means. It's just an ordinary painting. It's just of a weird location, considering what you know of this world that you're in.
Gwendar, you gotta be careful about
Would
that.
I
I've
know where
seen
this? Would I know
a
where this
plumber
is?
fall through a painting before.
Nice.
Would I know where this painting is?
Has Quendar ever been to Waterdeep or read books about Waterdeep?
Probably for a job or two.
Okay. I would say probably. You may not be like super well versed with it, but you know that this mountain is very iconic. But roll history.
History. The history. Go. Nope, that is an 11.
An 11. Okay.
My rolls have been bad.
You remember stories about certain carnivals and circuses that like travel around. There was probably one that traveled through the realms because of the magic of its uh, two owners, essentially. Although you've never experienced that carnival, so you don't know the exact like reasons for it, but you know that it only came around like once every 8 years or so. But you don't remember hearing anything specifically about a carnival located in this exact location of Waterdeep. You know that this mountain in Waterdeep is seen as like a sacred symbol to a lot of people. So getting the permits to set up shop here, so to speak, would be very very difficult and pretty much impossible to do.
Is it a colored painting?
It is.
What's the color of this guy?
It looks like it was painted at dusk.
Okay. And the foliage around everything, it looks like. I asked Gwendar, does it look like the material plane?
Does it look like a material plane?
It do.
Yep.
I think the lady of the cards is teasing us.
Can I check for an artist's signature on the front or on the back?
Sure.
Would you like me to roll for that? Or not?
Yes.
Okay. What shall I roll?
Investigation.
I will help you.
Oh, thanks. Does a 17 do it?
Yeah, 17 does it.
Okay, cool. But thanks for the help.
You see a single dash in gold ink on the back right corner of the canvas.
Just like a kind of
Just
thing?
yeah.
Okay. A golden dash. Okay. Is this painting like it's in a frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Love's going to look back at Borealis and could I have my stab back for a minute?
Oh yeah. And Borealis does a flip and then hands it to you handle first.
Okay. I'll take it and then spin it and then cut the canvas out of the frame.
And she goes, "What are you doing?"
Well,
Evidence, basically. But I'll cut it out, and once I finish cutting it, I'll hand the blade back to her, handle first, and then I would like to roll that up, and I guess we need to put it in the chest?
yeah.
Yeah, and then slide it into the chest.
I guess this is where we're gonna find this card reader.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, this is weird. For this painting to be of that location, and I don't
Brought it as a
know
gift.
anything about a carnival, but to have that in here with there's no connection to it, this is
Well, there is the connection. The connection is the lady.
right, but there's no Waterdeep here. There's no like
Right, but she's not from here.
exactly.
She's been dipping in all these stories.
Exactly. And that's yeah, I
So
think
she's
that's
got
the
some explaining to do.
huh. I think
So
when
she's got some explaining to do.
when we get back, we might want to show this to a few people back at the keep and see.
Find out where we can find her.
Yeah, see if this
Get
jogs
some
anything.
answers.
Yeah.
And if not, whistles for the horse to come.
Ryder just trots in.
Okay, cool. Borealis, you could be on top of the horse for now.
Inside? We're inside.
It's elevated position.
Oh, why? I'm fine. I'm fine on my feet.
Fine. I'll just put my bag on the horse.
All right. What would you guys like to do now?
Alright, let's go find this son of a bitch.
I'm gonna grab the bear too.
It's such a big, heavy bear.
Oh, is it? Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
Check inside of it.
There could be a guy.
Actually, I hate to be a toxic player about it.
Okay.
Could I take the head off the bear?
What's toxic about that? It's a stuffed bear.
Why?
If it's Klaus's dad's bear, I want to throw it at his feet when we eventually find him.
You are allowed to.
Okay, cool. I will put in my inventory the head of a stuffed bear.
As you're
Phone,
like
please stop.
sawing off this bear's head, Borealis goes, "What are you doing now? Can you stop like destroying the property of this castle, please?"
Borealis, I'm dreadfully sorry. This is a real toxic thing to do, but it might be worth it. And if it's not, then it's not.
Honestly, Borealis, you saw Quindar piling the help in a pile and burning them. And you drawing the line at a bear?
I mean, like, it was just a priceless artifact. Priceless
Okay.
possession.
That's all
Yeah.
about perception.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm counting on, dear. I'm really sorry.
All right.
Okay. Let's head out.
Okay. And she moves over to closed door in the hallway. And presses her ear up against the wood and says, I don't hear anything. I think it's safe. And she opens the door and very cautiously steps inside. And moves in closer past the doorway where you guys can see.
Borealis, I said, remember, me first.
But I didn't hear anything.
Doesn't matter. Statues don't make noises.
Okay. You go inside.
We fought a statue once, and it had, it was moved by rats. Rats were
You fought it?
piloting it.
How did rats get inside of a stone statue?
Well, Borealis, there's some secrets in this world that we might never figure out. And those rats did not survive to tell us because they were evil.
What happened to the rats?
They went to a farm called Hell.
Why is the farm called Hell?
Because the fields are nourished by the bastards and dams.
Oh my god!
And only milkers go there.
Oh,
And that's why we were trying to find Klaus.
Jesus Christ. You heard it here first, folks. Only milkers go to hell. All right. Perfect. So as you move into this room, this must be Klaus's chambers. You see a large portrait of himself standing valiantly stands across the bed, which is messed and laden with flower petals. You also notice that there is another closed door, just on the opposite side of the door that you all entered from. There is a large chest near, like an additional like chest of drawers, that is underneath the portrait of Klaus. And there's a large window overlooking the ocean and the rest of the castle grounds.
I swing my axe into the chest.
Okay.
Onto the top of it as I walk up.
Roll initiative as the mimic springs to life.
All right. Do I get to roll that damage?
You do get to roll that damage.
Okay. And then I'll roll initiative. I'm not rolling this at advantage since I'm not raging.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 20.
Christ.
Let's fucking go!
Maybe we don't have to roll initiative.
How are we doing?
I did it anyway because I was like, couldn't know what's some kind of like big heavy. It's not a mimic.
Am I just rolling damage twice?
So you take the max damage and then you roll a damage die.
Okay. So that's going to be 12, 23. And I'm going to go ahead, since I'm in front of him, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the 23 damage.
Okay.
And then now I'm going to roll initiative.
Okay.
So we're actually fighting a mimic.
We're actually fighting a mimic.
Let's fucking go. And then I rolled 21.
Jesus Christ.
Today is Morehouse Day. I'm here to. I'm here to feed my axe blood and and get milk, and I'm all out of milk.
I say, is your axe also a mimic if you're feeding it blood?
That was important. I hated that. That was good.
I know.
Fuck. Do you feel good about that, Dan?
I do, just because it made you laugh.
God.
No, my axe isn't a mimic, it's a goddamn vampire.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Condor, what's your initiative? You're 4.
I got a 3. My rolls have been
Have been so-so. That's all right. That means that you'll have good rolls for the finale. All right. Mordau, you're up first.
I'm gonna get. I guess I'm gonna go big. I have two more rages. Well, no, I'm not gonna go big. I'm just gonna attack this thing by itself. All right.
Okay.
That's the first hit. That's the second hit.
Yeah, you hit both times.
The fuck is going on here? That's gonna be 29 damage altogether.
Okay.
And I'm
The
still
mimic
right in
loses
front
his
of it.
tooth.
That's it. I'm just standing right in front of it.
Right on. Love?
Okay. I'm gonna move forward. I still have Shillelagh going. I'm gonna move. Tell Borealis to get back.
Okay.
Or stay back, I think is actually what I would say. And then I'm going to also attack this apparent mimic.
Okay.
Oh, that was just damage. All right.
Yeah.
Mouse, you're doing great. Right on target. Sorry. There's the roll. A 24 for 9 magical bludgeoning damage. If that's okay. Does a 24 hit? Sorry, excuse me. Let me ask that.
No, 24 definitely does not hit.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, Connor, how would you like to do this?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just because I can.
It had 60 health, and Dan did most of it.
Dan did do most of it. And I'm gonna add 4 psychic damage because I
okay. It's at -5.
I really enjoy having
it's at -6.
dreadful strikes. Okay. So I'm gonna like swoop in like past Borealis, kind of like one hand on her, and then the other one's just gonna come out. And I'm just gonna like hit it because it's the dresser, right?
No, it's the chest in front of the dresser.
It's the chest in front of the dresser. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's chest, then never mind. My joke does not work. So it's fine. I just go through and like
make your joke.
Okay, so I thought if it was the dresser, it had like legs, you know. At which point, then I just go in and like hit the leg right in the center, and like the knee like bends back and it just dies. But I think with it that 3-hit combo from Mordau, Love just kind of gets in there and like whips the staff around and just clacks it right in the face and like unhinges its jaw backwards, and then just I don't like surprises, and I especially don't like surprises with teeth.
Alright, if any other motherfucker saw that, do not wake up. Look at all the furniture.
This entire room full of mimics.
Terrified.
All the furniture starts sweating and shaking.
Borealis, please get back. Back in the hall, sweetie. Back in the hall.
I did 52 damage. Nuts. Mordau is fucking.
So we out of combat now, or we just?
You are out of combat.
I pick up the chest and I start shaking it.
I was gonna be the brave one because it's dead now, and just grab it off of Mordau and just see if there's anyone inside that the mimic is eating.
Well, I'm shaking it open. Yeah, I picked up the mimic upside down. I'm shaking
its tongue is just.
Anything?
Its tongue is just the.
All right. I am gathering your loot. Talk amongst yourselves.
That was a good hit, Love. That was real good.
Thanks, Mordau. I mean, you really did a lot of the heavy lifting there. I just, how did you know that it was a mimic?
You know, I didn't. I was just gonna open it up after I stabbed it with the axe, but
I mean, technically
also,
you did. So
I did open it up. You're right. It's just one of those things, you know. Everything could be a mimic. I could be a mimic. You never know. My axe could be a mimic.
You look longingly at your axe to wait for it to tell you if it's a mimic or not, because it has to tell you, or else it's entrapment.
I laugh, you laugh, my axe laughs.
I get a new axe.
I get it.
That's what I'm worried about.
I just chunk my axe into the ocean. But yeah, this is one of those things.
I mean,
Honestly, still kind of upset about the spiders, so that was really the big swing about it. I don't like to get mad.
but you do it so well.
While we're here, that's gonna motion towards Love and ask him, can he pull out the painting? Or sorry, can she pull out the painting and just put it out? Yeah, the painting that you got from over there.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just...
If I put my hag stone on it, does anything happen?
I believe you used all of your charges for your hag stone.
Until your long rest?
Until long rest. It
Or
resets
until
on long rest, I believe.
Okay.
When we
Oh,
leveled up,
also-
did we long rest?
No.
I don't think we have.
No video game rules.
I gave you a free level up
I know.
because I canceled session.
I know.
I can take it away if you want.
I'm not saying shit. Okay.
Sounds like you're saying shit, Dan.
I ain't saying shit. I got everything that I'm okay with. I'm fine with.
By the way, Dan, roll a d20 for me, please.
Okay. A 2.
Okay, you do not have rabies.
I knew it. I'm gonna have to go back there and eat some more bats. Just so I can say fuck you to the bat gods. I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the axe, It's because I had this axe out.
And what a lovely axe it is.
I've just been embodying the barbarian.
All right. Maximus, roll me a d100, please.
D100, sure.
Don't be concerned.
I'm gonna be concerned after you say don't be concerned.
Don't be concerned.
65.
Be not afraid.
65.
65. Thank you. All right. Who's ready for loot?
I am.
Cool. All right. So as you shake this mimic, the following objects fall out in no particular order. You find a mysterious key, a dark shard amulet, a wand of scowls, a ersatz eye, a staff of flowers, and a movable rod, and a tiny wooden lute with cat hairs for strings.
Alright, I'm gonna disperse all this loot.
Like, are they made of cat whiskers or cat hair?
Cat hairs.
Okay, so you said mysterious key, dark shroud what?
A dark shard amulet.
Okay.
A wand of scowls.
Okay.
A ersatz eye. I know I'm mispronouncing that.
Ersat, can you spell it?
E, R as in Roger, S as in Sam, A, T as in Tom, Z as in zebra.
Oh, ersatz. It's a guy.
Yep. Yeah, that thing.
What does the
How
shard
many
look
eyes
like?
does he have? Because it's listed as common loot. So how many eyeballs does this dude have? He'll never tell. And why does Volo have all of them in all of the places?
Volo never tell either.
What was one of the loot? What was the shard?
It's a dark shard amulet.
All
I have
right.
just dropped
What?
all of the loot in the quest log chat of our Discord.
All right. So, Gwindor, this is for you. You got the dark shard amulet to him. Let's see. Shit. I guess, Love, you can hold on to this eye. Throw the eye over. You think
Thanks.
you'll be able to use a staff of flowers or a wand of scales?
I personally would love the staff of flowers, if that's.
And then we'll
That's
we'll
okay.
give the wand of scales to our button boy. Whenever he wakes up from his drunken stupor, wherever he's at.
His drunken stupor of depression from losing his button.
And I got this thing, and I'm like just moving the immovable rod in my fingers. And who wants to touch the mysterious key? Looks over at it, and foreboding music starts playing. Does it have like?
You hear Latin chanting. Lacrimosa plays softly in the distance.
I'll Okay, is the key on the ground right now, or is it in someone's hand?
Wait, is it a mysterious key or a mystery key?
Sorry, it's a mystery key.
Oh, okay. I feel less threatened by it. Just.
Are you sure?
Oh, the tiny wooden loot would also go to our bard. Love, you like mysteries? Here you go. And I
sure do.
Mystery key.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Solve that problem. No spell slots getting drained by me.
Mordau's just moving, just like a pen. He's moving the immovable rod just in it between his fingers. He's like, "All right, where to next?"
There was also a on the table that I rolled on. There was also oil of freedom of movement, and I thought that would be way too on the nose if I gave you that and the immovable rod. So.
Freedom of movement.
Yeah.
That wasn't on there.
No, I did not give that to you. It felt like two on the nose.
What were they doing with this rod and this oil?
And why was it in a mimic?
Why was it in a mimic?
I would point out this is Klaus's room, so we basically just opened up a teenage boy's secret box. So
this thing had a big
could have been
tongue.
under his bed. We don't know.
It could have originally been under his bed and then crawled out, and that's
honestly. Actually, give me that eye back. I'm gonna put this in Klaus's eye.
That sounds great. You can have this thing.
Can I tune to this amulet?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Do you really want to?
I take a few steps away.
Okay.
How long does it take to attune? I can't remember.
Oh, it takes a short rest, I'm pretty sure. Right? Or maybe it's a long rest.
I'll say it takes the long rest. Because I don't think it.
Then I'm just gonna put it on.
Yeah. Start that 8 hours now, baby.
Oh no, yeah, it says a tuning to an item requires a creature to spend a short rest. Focus only on that item.
Rest. Okay.
Alright, do we want a short rest in this room?
Start that hour-long clock, baby.
That's good.
I don't really need to take a break at this time. Looking over my resources, I think.
I need a hit die.
I do.
Do you? Okay. I will take watch. I'm gonna put Borealis next to me, next to the door, and I'm just gonna take up a sentry position next to the door while my homies do their homie thing.
as you guys start to like take a break in this area, Borealis kind of fidgets and says, "Do we have to take a break? Can we keep going? And I'm worried about Klaus. Can we keep going?"
We spent an hour doing the short rest.
Ignoring Borealis's question.
Love is going to answer.
Okay.
Borealis, this is okay. Look, you've spent most of your life in a tower reading adventures and looking at books and like imagining a world outside, right? One thing that they don't write about in those books is that there's always a toll taken when it comes to the acts of adventuring, right? And they like to write it in this big dramatic fashion of, and then they stormed through the castle and they found the survivors and they rescued the princess and everything's done in very, page turn, page turn, page turn. But they rarely talk about the actual minutia details that go into what it takes to be an adventurer and live. Okay, it's important for us to listen to our bodies and listen to our teammates and make sure that everybody is taken care of, and that if that means that Klaus has to wait a little bit, then that's what that means. There's a ruthless calculus here in terms of all of these people are unfortunately gone, and Klaus may or may not be involved in that. And if he is involved in that and in a negative way, if we have any chance of being able to stop him or save him in equal measure, we need to be at our best. And the only way to be at our best is to take our time and go through things carefully and methodically to make sure we don't have, as unnecessary surprises, eyeballing the dead mimic decomposing in the corner.
Ryder walks up and neighs.
Borealis reaches out and like very carefully pets Ryder on his face and says, "All right, I guess you're right. I don't want anything bad to happen to Klaus."
I know. And we're going to do our very best to make sure that everything works out exactly as it should. But you have to trust us. We all haven't necessarily been together for very long, but we are professionals. And this is more or less what we do in different capacities and with different official job titles. But you need to trust us.
What do you mean you haven't been together very long? You've been together for at least 4 years. Is that not a long time? Is that not a commitment already?
Well, you see, when you're on the road, what is time? Right, Mordau?
I'm tying a rope to the movable rod. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see what Mordau said. It all just matters it depends on your perspective of things. And that's, sometimes it feels like we've been together for years, and other times it feels like we've been together for just the blink of an eye. And both things can be true at the same time, depending on your perspective. That's what we call subjective versus objective perceptions of time.
All right. Okay. I know. I guess you're right. Okay. I'll try to relax. And just let me know when you're ready to go. And she
Absolutely.
Walks around and she sits down in front of the window in Klaus's room.
Are there any chains around?
Any chains?
Like, do you guys, like I asked Borealis, do you know about any chains around the castle?
I don't think so.
This rope will be fine.
Maybe like in the dungeon, I guess, or on the docks for the ships.
This place has a dungeon?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's a castle. People are gonna, I guess, go for the king's life or something.
Honestly, completely forgot about dungeons.
Mm.
All right. I felt like I spent an hour just brushing off scratches. No, I'm good now.
Okay.
I only used a one-hit die.
Quindar, anything that you would like to do?
No.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, as you all sit here and enjoy the nice long rest in Klaus's bedroom, that is where we're going to call session for this evening. So we will reconvene in 2 weeks. We'll get back on a regular schedule. And we'll go from there. Good job tonight, everybody. You killed lots of stuff. You didn't die. You made progress. It was great. How about we go around the table and we say our goodbyes and where folks can find us at? Starting with Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan. I've been playing Mordau. All the names. Killing things, both intentionally and unintentionally. You can find me here, of course, every other Sunday. You can also find me on Gaia Chronicles every other Monday, playing Norm Allman, Plasmoid Artificer, and then also on the Luminal Blink every other Wednesday.
Maximus.
Who's next?
I'm Maximus playing another episode of Slightly Curious Drow. Why there were spiders in the skies. Yep.
Who's to say? Yep. All right. Connor.
That's me. Hi, I'm Connor. I've been playing Love, the Abyssal Tiefling Fey Wanderer Ranger. You can find me here on this year's show. You can also find me in Gaia Chronicles with Dan and Finn. You can also find me in El Juego here on... What channel are we on? Vibe Tribe. You can find me in El Juego here on Vibe Tribe. I'm also going to plug other stuff too, because I can, on our, I guess, sister channel? Compatriot channel? Affiliate channel? Who's to say? Halfling Wizard Productions over on Twitch. You can see me in Liminal Blink with these two homies. I guess it's actually that way. I don't know why I'm reversed, but it's fine. Anyway, you can see me in Liminal Blink. You can also see me in... We just finished Codex Chaoticum, which was a lot of fun. We had earlier this week... Was that last week? It was this week. This week, we had our first one-shot for our new Queers game, which is being helmed by Mikey, who is the grand poobah of Vibe Tribe Productions. So I'm very excited to be a part of Queers. That'll be debuting. I think our first Session 0 is October 5th, I think. It's a Saturday. So subscribe to this channel, subscribe to Halfling Wizard Productions over on Twitch to catch all of the things that everyone's doing. There's a ton of other shows. And yeah, we'd appreciate the likes and the subs and the watch time and all those other algorithmic things.
Mm-hmm. And I'm Finn. I've been your storyteller for this campaign. You can catch me here every other Sunday as the storyteller. You can also catch me on Gaia Chronicles every other Monday. We'll be playing on next Monday, where I play Penny Land, the summoner, who makes bad decisions and burns up maps that actually have continuing instructions on them that they didn't know about. And feels really bad about it. And you can also find me on Liminal Blink on Halfling Wizard Productions with Dan as the DM. Where I play Mr. Gentleman, who is a halfling cartoon who is the worst creature in the world. And that's all for us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us and for watching at home. Check out everything else on Vibe Tribe and Halfling Wizard Productions, and we will see you all again on our next show. Remember to drink your water and have a good rest of your night/day wherever you're located. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's going to happen next time? Well, you're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time.